I'm live on both feeds. I'm waiting for a little bit of a, hey, it's the queen. I am home. I am home. I am home. Back in the States at the table. About to grab me some crab legs and tear it up. Y'all know how we do. I don't know. Get as many as you want, baby. So I'm waiting for a little bit of a feed to build. How y'all doing? Hey, hey, hey. So last I spoke to y'all, I was out of the States. I was actually in Korea the last time I spoke to y'all, so I hope y'all didn't miss me too much. I didn't really talk too much after that day because I figured I was trying to work on something. I was going to work on it, so I tried to do so. So now that I'm home, hey Bree, that's my oldest looking like a tiger. Vlogging? Yes, I'm vlogging. Is she fixing her hair? Do y'all see her? Excuse me. Yeah, that's the oldest. That's Bree. That's the one everybody think is my mom, but she's my daughter actually. So, yeah, she's so young. So we gotta sit down and eat because that's what you do as a family on Sunday. Whether it's a big dinner, a little dinner. Oh, my Princess Leia. It don't matter. It's Sunday. Sunday is the day for your family, and that's what you should be doing. Somebody hand me some crab legs. So, y'all know the queen went to Korea to try to fix and work out. Ooh, thank you. Fix and work out her life. And I tried. And y'all know, that's one thing y'all cannot say about the queen is that the queen don't try. The queen tries. I do. So I did that. But what I've come to realize, I want another claw. What I've come to realize is you can't really make something work.
Give Mama claw.
Give me that claw, because she don't even...
Hey, she's the smallest one. She got mad crabs.
So, you can't really make something work with someone that you're not evenly yoked with. And I say evenly yoked to say you have to have the same goals, the same ideas, the same everything. You can't just feel like, okay, you want to make power moves, I want to make power moves, that's going to work. That's not going to work because you have to still be evenly yoked in other atmospheres. I have butter over here, but y'all might want to make another butter because it's 4 of us and it's going around. So, yeah. Just so we have 2 butters on the table. But, as I was saying, you have to be evenly yoked. You have to have, besides the same business mind, you have to have like the same personal frame as well. Like, let me give you an example. For me, the queen, to make my world awesome, I need my kids, you know. Without them, I don't feel like my world is going to be awesome. Do I need them in every facet of my life? No, I don't. Because they're children, so they don't need to be in every single part of my life. But they're a factor that will always be there that I will never give stipulations to. I will never say, you know, no, I'm not coming for them, or no, I'm not going to help them because they're of a certain age. They're my children. So even when they're 50 and I'm however old I am, they're still my children. So they're always going to be first. So you have to make sure you're with someone who has that same likeness with you. You can't be with someone that, oh, these cards are awesome. You can't be with someone where your kids are your everything and their kids don't mean anything to them. Their kids are expendable because of whatever their moms do. You can't be with somebody like that because then y'all gonna disagree on things when it comes to the children. Okay? So make sure y'all are evenly yoked. Also, you can't be with someone that believes, okay, these are all just examples. This is not necessarily what I'm going through, but these are just examples that I'm giving y'all of being evenly yoked. You can't be with someone where you say, I'm about family trips and family vacations. That person says, well, I don't take family trips. So even though I'm the man of this family, I won't be taking no family trips with y'all. You're not evenly yoked. Your values are not the same. Your values are not the same. And if your values are not the same, you're not going to make it. Okay, so like I said, even if you have that business mind, y'all both have that business frame of, okay, I want to own this company, I want to build this business. Y'all can both feel that way. Awesome. And even if your plan of action to build that business is different, that's fine as well. But your personal, you cannot only connect on business. You can't only connect on physical. You got to connect spiritually as well. So you have to make sure that the things that you want and the things that that person wants are the same. Like, for example, I had a girlfriend who, she was in a relationship with this guy for like 4 years. And my girlfriend wanted kids. And he already had kids, and he was just like, okay, I don't want any. It's not a relationship that is going to go far. Because she wants one thing, he wants another. It's different. It's not an evenly yoked situation. It's not a situation where, you know, it is what it is. It's not a situation where they want the same thing. So eventually, they're going to bump heads. They're going to not agree. So it's not going to always work out. And eventually, if she doesn't want any kids after a while, then maybe that's fine. But at that point of wanting children and he doesn't, that's a different situation. It's not going to go as far as you think it's going to go. Okay? Let's see. Okay. Say the person that you with is very educated, love school, this, that, and the third, and you choose not to be that. That's fine too, you know, but that person can't put their life on you. Hey, hey, bro. Titan, appreciate you. So we talking about being evenly yoked in your situation. I was really trying to wait for a feed, but I'm eating, so I wanted to hurry up and say what I need to say. But like I said, a situation is not going to work if you're not evenly yoked. You have to have the same personal goals as well. You can't, you know, say, me, personally, the queen, I always wanted to be a big mama. So I love my kids to death, and when they grow up, no matter where they are, 364 days a year, my children know on Thanksgiving they're going to be with me, no matter what it is. They can bring their significant others with them, whatever the case. But if you're with someone that says, you know what, I don't ever want nobody at my house, ever. You're in the wrong type of relationship, because you cannot be in a relationship with someone who wants to be secluded and alone, and you want to be that, I want to go party, I want to go, You can't, it's not going to work. You're always going to have problems. You're always going to bump heads. You're always going to have a situation. You have to be with someone that wants the same personal things as you, not just the same business things as you, you know, because you're not in a business. You're in a personal relationship. So, the queen went to Korea to fight for her situation. But what we realized was we're not evenly yoked. The things that the queen wants, the things that he wants, even if I am there for that, there's certain things that a person has to be willing to do in a situation that you can't force them to do. They have to just do it, you know. And if everything's a secret and everything's behind your back and you can't know nothing, unlike everyone else in the world, I'm not a person where that works for me. You know, this is why I say when you're in a relationship with a person, definitely don't just go off of the business mind. Don't go off of the physical. Go off of the spiritual. Go off of the emotional. Go off of the mental. Because of everything, when you're in a relationship, women, let me say this. You are supposed to be your man's peace. You are supposed to be his peace. When he has a bad day at work, you're supposed to be that peace that he comes home to. But men, you're supposed to be her peace of mind. So if she's in a relationship with you and every time you walk out the door, she feels like you are meeting someone or hanging with some women that she can never know and that they're not her peace of mind. You're not putting her at ease. You're not making her feel secure and safe in that situation. So the relationship is 100-100. I hate when people say, oh, my relationship is 50-50. I don't want a 50-50 relationship. I want a 100-100 relationship. I'm going to give you 100. So if you're not going to give me back 100, and I don't like when people say, well, I've been this way my whole life, and you can't make me change. Nobody can make you change. And you shouldn't have to change for no one. But in a relationship, you should know what's right and what's wrong. You should know how to make your mate feel secure and feel comfortable and feel happy and feel peaceful. And if I have to speak to you every day about, okay, let me give you an example. And everybody can agree. If you and your mate are on your way somewhere, right? Hey, Titan. Hey, Laria. Hey, Kevin Mitchell. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. It's me, just the queen, giving y'all advice. I just got back from Korea late last night, so I look a mess. But I wanted to give y'all some advice before my week started. But again, like I said, if you're with someone, right, and say you're with your mate and you're on your way somewhere. This is just an example for me. This is always, hey, Sissy Pooh. My sister is on my YouTube. I love you, boo-boo. But if you're with someone, right, and this is an example, whether it's a man or female, and this is just for you. If you are driving somewhere and your spouse is telling you, okay, we got to hurry up, we got to get there, we got to get there. And then all of a sudden, your spouse stops the car and starts beeping to get someone's attention. Okay? And then just waves at that person. And then pull off. You as a spouse, whether you're a male or female, you have the right to say, well, babe, who's that? And if your spouse starts to bark on you, you don't have to know everybody I know and blah, 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 blah. That's a relationship you need to reevaluate. Because at the end of the day, why were we in such a hurry, but yet that you stop. Even if you're not going to introduce me, tell me something. What? We were just in a hurry. Now, women, how many women is that going to fly for? Literally, you're driving down the street and it's just, let me pull over and let me beep, 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 beep. That person turns around and waves and then y'all pull off and your spouse is not telling you nothing. Women, you know that's not going to fly. Now, men, you know good and well, if your woman is rushing you, damn, babe, we late. You know you always late. We got to have you. And then she stops to speak to some strange guy like, hey, just for 2 seconds. Even if you're not upset and even if you're not jealous, you're going to ask, who is that? And if your spouse turns around and starts barking on you because you asked who that was, you need to reevaluate the situation. Because even if it's nothing, that was something, and that don't make sense. So, you know, like I said, not to necessarily say this is what I'm going through. I'm just giving you examples of not being in an evenly yoked relationship. And this is why, like I said, when I first got to Korea, I did a blog, and I let y'all know you cannot fight for a relationship that's fighting against you. And when a person feels like they can buy you everything and pay all the bills and pay for this and that and the third and still do them, let that go. Let that go all the way, because there is no way in the world that just because... And you know what? Chris Rock has a special right now where he says the exact same thing. You cannot be in a relationship with someone and they feel like they can do whatever they want. Okay? You can't be in a relationship with someone and it's just what they want. Okay? Nothing about you has to change. It's just... You just have to know. And you don't have to change for a relationship. No, you don't. But you still have to be respectful in your situation. And if you can't be respectful in your situation, you should leave it. And if you feel like you don't have to make the person that you're with feel secure, then you shouldn't be in a relationship anyway. That's just point blank, period. Because nobody wants to be in a relationship where they feel like every chance you get, you're going to do something. Especially when, you know, I just so happen to be talking to you and come to find out you've been speaking to your ex-fiance for a while. Whether you were asking her questions about who you used to be or what she feels like or what he or she feels like. It's not about being insecure. It's about being upfront. And you as a person, there's no way in the world that you're in a new relationship and you have to go back and ask your exes, was I really this way? You should know who and what you are. But anyway, I digress. Like I said, it's Sunday. I'm having a quick little Sunday dinner with the kids. It's nothing special, just crabs and garlic bread and whatever. But it's family day, so it's with the children. And like I said, you can't be with someone that is not about family if you're about family. You can't be with someone that's not about children if you're about children. And ladies, if you're with a person and they're telling you all of this negative stuff about their baby mother or whatever, and fellas too, if you're with a person and telling you all this negative stuff about their baby father, y'all need to take a step back and look into the situation. Think to yourself, I mean, you was with that person, why are you telling me, you like me, I'm not with any of my kids' fathers, and I don't male bash them, whoever they are is who they are. I can't make them, it just is what it is. I'm not going to talk bad about them. They are who they are. But what they do is none of my business. But what they do for my kids is. So I might be one of those moms to be like, okay, you got to do this, you got to do that. But I'm never going to be one of the moms that say, okay, because we didn't work out, you can't be a part of your kids' lives. I'm never going to be that. There are people that go through that. But being in a relationship, ladies, you need to make sure that that's really what it is. See if that person is just telling you, oh, my baby mom is this, just because they really don't want to be a part. Because some people tell you what you want to hear. Okay? Some people know the things that make you whole, and they play off of that. Okay? Because they see that you're family orientated, they will pretend to be family orientated to get in your world a certain way. You gotta step back and look into that. And like I said, that's what I had to do. I went to fight for, but remember what I told y'all. Don't fight for something that's fighting against. So, it is what it is. But, that's my truth. That's my life. It is what it is. And like I tell y'all, I lead by example. I'm never going to tell y'all to just give up on something. Because I don't. You have to see it all the way through. When I saw it through, I see what I needed to see. And even if this person is a good person, even if I'm a good person, we're not evenly yoked. We're not, my personal goals is not that person's personal goals. My personal beliefs and personal wants is not that person's. And eventually we're going to snap and hurt each other. And why go through all that? when you could just say, okay, well, this is not what it is, even though I tried. Who wanted the butter? This is not what it is, even though I tried. And then you got to agree to say, hey, let's just leave it. Okay. So, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Just remember, my show, Amina, Amazing Mentors, Independently Nurturing Artists, will be on March 8th at 8 p.m. I'm going to have a wonderful woman on my show by the name of Eartha. She's awesome. She's wonderful. She does a lot for the community in New York. Wonderful magazine. Harlem-based woman. And we're going to talk about women power. Because March is Women Empowerment Month. And we're going to empower women all month long. I will have a male on at the end of the month. But he's awesome as far as a community activist and doing positive things in the city, or it's in the world, period. He's definitely amazing. But check out my page, tune in, tag me, do whatever you need to do to get to be a part of the show. Y'all can talk to me. We ask questions, we answer questions, and like I said, Amina is all about independently networking. So I'm here to network with anyone that is doing anything positive or anything that that you just want to get out there. Inbox me for interviews, and that's how it's gonna go. But I've been talking too long. I gotta finish eating. My food's getting cold. Queen loves y'all, and next time you see me, I will be doing and looking so much better. But like I said, I just got in last night from Korea. It was a long, crazy fight. Before the flight was crazy. So pray with me. Pray for me. I love you all. Deuces.